Yo, straight raw truckers. Straight raw truckers was happening. What's happening? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right on for tuning into this video, man. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Support the brother. You know what I'm saying? In my journey and bringing y'all this content about my journey in trucking. You know what I'm saying? But what's up, man? Good morning, y'all. Y'all see it's early morning again. We out here. We back at it. You know, we out here and we back at it. What's the agenda for the day? Agenda for today is a shuttle. We got a backhaul though. We go on Stratus. We're going to pick up a backhaul. It's a dry load. Ah, man. Come on. It's a dry load, so nothing too major or nothing like that. So we about to get this pre-trip going. We unhooking for this. Unhooking from this trailer right here, this 53-foot joint. As you see, I got the lock on it so don't nobody take it. Matter of fact, let me up. I got to turn the truck on, do that. Pull that fifth wheel or whatever. We finna get this pre-trip going, but we are taking this 53-foot trailer tomorrow because we have a load going to Columbus, Ohio. Another dry load, probably a bunch of plastic tableware or whatever, or various other things. But it's gonna be a dry load nonetheless. So we're going to Columbus, and then we will be doing a shuttle on Thursday, and that will be the end of our week until Sunday when we heading back to Virginia, baby. Sunday we're gonna be heading back to Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I can turn this truck on. What's crazy is this goddamn check engine light on here is on still. It'll turn on and then turn off. I don't necessarily like that. But this truck been having that. It's been doing that since I got it, really. Changed my music. But yeah, this truck been doing this on and off thing with the check engine light since I got it. It drives fine. Ain't nothing necessarily wrong with it from what I see as far as how it drives and all of that. But I just don't like that. Fluids is good. I'm gonna need some more one shoe wipe the fluid pretty soon. Undercarriage is dirty because it was raining last week, so we got a lot of mud under there. While we doing this, we're gonna find us a trailer. It really don't matter what trailer we take. I want it to be clean, of course, but you never know what you're gonna get when you come out here. You never know what you will get when you come out here. Let's see. Let's see what's playing. What's up in this one? I showed her that trailer 131-228-131. I showed her that joint last week. I could have sworn that. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna take this one. It's a box in the back though. Let me see what that box is. But if it's all good, we're gonna take this joint. Oh, snap. It's all kind of water right here. Can't do that. See what's up with this one. If not this one, then it's another one. Ah, yeah, we go on this one. Way cleaner. This the one I shuttled last Thursday, actually. Way cleaner. Come on. What you doing? Got a bag. Yeah, we taking this one. And I already know whose trailer this is. It's only a couple people out here that really keep their trailers clean, like they need to be. You know what I mean? Got the bag. All right, we finna unhook from this trailer. And y'all ain't see that. And damn, the air pressure still ain't built up. Finna unhook from this trailer. Oh, yeah, let me check the tires while I'm at it. While that oil pressure building up. I mean that air pressure, not oil pressure. Them tires is good, A-OK. We good right there. We good right there too. Yeah, I hit my tires hard as shit. I hit them one time though. That's all I need to do. Hit them one time. Make sure they okay. All right, man. Let's see what's up with this air pressure. This bag is wet. Let's go ahead and go on duty. Certify my logs real quick. That was Thursday.
Please sign in to your vehicle before driving.
So I asked because I had to get my armrest. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. My armrest then went out on me. It don't click no more and lock into place like it should. So I tried to go get it checked out the other day, Thursday, when I was up at the warehouse or whatever. Took it to the shop. So they had to order the part. Hopefully they got it. Hopefully they got the part and I can get it fixed today. But instead I got an air blower. I feel like it was something else I was gonna say about that. And I just forgot. Let me think. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, I ended up getting the air blower on Thursday. This joint right here, this joker right here. You know what I'm saying? Good air pressure, got that installed. Oh man, I done messed it up. I done hit my, you know what I mean? Anyway, we back in business though. Let's go ahead, get her unhooked from this trailer. And get on up under the one that we taking. Yeah, here we go. I should have turned the trailer on while we doing all of this. I didn't think about that, but it don't matter. Tug test. Tug test is superb. Alright. Put this work light on. Get my gloves back on. And get back to cranking. You feel me? But yeah, man, I have been seriously some cameras that I'm thinking about getting, man. Or a camera, not some cameras, but a camera. Um, it definitely is going to be a 360 camera. It's definitely going to be a 360 camera. They had this trailer low. It's definitely going to be a 360 camera. And I got three options. The Akaso Weatherproof 360, the DJI Osmo 360, and the Insta360 X5, right? Now, I know the most popular one is that Insta360 X5, and it's great. It's expensive, though. It's super expensive, $500, which, you know, I understand if you want a great quality camera and all of that, you got to spend some money, and I get that. Here's my thing, though. After looking at different reviews and everything, the DJI Osmo seems like the better camera to me. To me, the DJI Osmo 360 seems like the better 360 camera for the quality as well as the usability of the camera as well. So that's why I think that it's the better camera from what I've seen so far from the reviews. Now, the Akaso 360 is very nice as well. You know, it's more for beginners, which I am a beginner when it comes to when it comes to the vlogging and everything. But the Akaso 360 is pretty strong too, from what I've seen as far as the reviews. And of course, it's a lot more budget friendly. Akaso 360, I've seen the cheapest ones going for like, hopefully y'all can hear me over this joint, over this reaper. But the cheapest ones I've seen were going for like 186 from what I've seen on Amazon. The cheapest ones I've seen were going for 186 from what I've seen on Amazon. So, you know, that might be a good option too. Only thing about the Akaso 360 is that it's not really good in dark or dim lit areas like this, which I think this would be cool, because actually this camera does pretty good in dim light, and this ain't no expensive camera. It does pretty good, at least from what I've seen, because this is pretty dim light, this environment, and you know, from what I've seen editing my own videos, it looks decent. It's not bad. Now, this camera ain't got the best quality. It's still a little fuzzy in certain areas, certain situations. But overall, this camera that I got now that I'm recording on is not really a bad camera. You know, which I was actually surprised when I first got it. I'm comparing it to having super clear audio. I'm comparing it to having they ain't even do the DVR sheet, whoever this was. But anyway, this is a trailer I showed on Thursday, and this is the DVR sheet I did. Because let me see, yeah, that's my signature. So they ain't doing their job right, man. You're not doing your job right, whoever you is. But anyway, this camera, I was expecting like super clear picture and everything when I first got it, but then I'm like, man, you know what? I spent $150 on this thing, which that's a good price for a starter camera. This is a good starter action camera, in my opinion. This is a real good starter action camera, you know. And it might not be the best quality, but it can still get the job done. This is the SJ Cam C300 that I'm using right now. So, it's pretty good, but I definitely want something with a better quality. What's today's date? The 9th. Today is the 9th. Yes, it is. But I definitely do want something with, supreme quality. And the Akaso 360, it's got good quality. It does have good quality from what I've seen. There's just, of course, some
Please
things
sign in to your vehicle before driving.
it lacks because, it's not the most expensive camera per se, which is cool. I don't necessarily need the most expensive camera. But then again, I do like the DJI Osmo, in my opinion, is the best, and it doesn't cost as much as the X5. Right? It don't cost as much as the X5. So I'm seriously considering that DJI Osmo 360 camera. But I'm definitely going to get a 360 camera for sure. Not sure which one just yet, but I might put a little bread on it and get that DJI joint. Or I might go, the beginner's route and go dang, I keep on forgetting what I'm saying, losing my train of thought, trying to do two things at once. But yeah, I might go the beginner's route and get that Akaso 360. It all just depends, man. It all just depends. It all just depends. So we gonna see, man. But anyway, filling out my paperwork. Y'all know the routine. We finna go across the street and get some coffee. And then we on our way to Decatur, Illinois to go pick up our backhaul and bring a shuttle back here so we can head to Columbus tomorrow. So, peace. Yo, what up, what up, what up? What up, all my straight raw truckers out there, man? So look, man, I'm back. I'm out here at home in St. Louis. Currently getting loaded right now. I am picking up a dry load, most likely of a bunch of plastic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we back out here, man. Back out here. I did my shuttle yesterday. Went and picked up in Decatur, Illinois. Took that up to the warehouse. Took a shuttle back down here. Hooked up to my 53 footer. And now I'm picking up my load. And we about to head on to Columbus, Ohio. That's the destination for us. Sigma Columbus. And then we got to drop a hook at Coke. It's actually probably going to be, let me see what time my paperwork say. It's actually probably going to be a live load if they got me picking it up tomorrow morning, which they do. Yeah, they got me picking it up tomorrow morning. So it might turn into a live load because I'm going to get there tonight. And I'm going to check in tonight. I would rather do a live load because I get paid more for live loads, you know? So, yeah, I'd rather do a live load or whatnot and, do it like that. So, yeah, man, it's nice outside, too. I'm so happy for that. 67 degrees. It ain't cold. It ain't freezing. You know, it ain't all that madness and everything with the ice and the snow and all that stuff. I don't think we're going to get no more snow or nothing like that this year. It's supposed to be fairly warm this week. I think it ain't going to get down till, it'll cool down on the weekend, probably in like the high for 40s or something like that this weekend, from what I see. But I don't think it's going to get colder than that. So I think we out of the cold in the Midwest specifically. I think we out of the cold. So that's great, man. I can't wait. We had daylight savings time this past Sunday. So the days are getting longer. Well, okay. The days are getting longer, but the sun sets later in the evening now that time has went back an hour. And then along with that, the days are going to get longer. So yeah, my night run when I'm going to Pennsylvania and Virginia, I ain't gotta be up, when it's so dark, per se. I say that. So that's good. So that means I'm gonna get them views and all of that of the mountains with the sunset too. I posted some of those on my older videos. But yeah. So that's good, man. It's springtime. I think the 21st is the spring equinox when it's officially spring or whatever. It's March the 9th. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the warm weather. We got fuel prices high as hell now. Fuel prices are rising. I got fuel yesterday. Now, I'm a company driver, so I don't pay no fuel, out of my pocket or out of my check or nothing like that. But I did notice when I went to Love's yesterday and I fueled up, I wasn't even fully empty, right? But fuel was definitely $100 more than usual. So like typically, I was on about a quarter tank of fuel. Typically when I fill up, it's about $500. When I fueled up yesterday, it was $637. Fuel in Illinois, where the Love's is across the street from the yard, is about $5.17 a gallon for diesel. I haven't really peeped what it is for Missouri yet.
Please sign in to your vehicle.
I probably ain't gonna see it because I ain't passing up no truck stops in Missouri. But last week in Ohio, it was about $5 when I was on my way back from from Columbus. So it was about $5 in Ohio, and it's about 5.15, something like that, out here in Illinois. So fuel is definitely rising with this, with this stuff going on in the Middle East and everything like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see, especially how companies respond to it. My company, they ain't said nothing to us specifically about what's going on with the fuel prices and nothing like that. Um, so it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with a lot of the fuel and the rise in prices and everything. It's definitely going, eventually it's definitely going to raise the price of everything that we see on the shelves and what we get at restaurants and all of that. They're definitely going to pass that cost off to the consumer. So, you know, that's what it's going to be. Hey, these are the times that we living in. You know what I mean? So that's what it's going to be. But yeah, man, I am waiting for them to finish loading me up. I'm about to chill, relax for a little bit. I didn't get to get my armrest fixed yesterday. They ordered the part from the dealer, but I guess the dealer forgot to order the part because they didn't have it in stock. So hopefully they'll have it tomorrow when I get back to Danville, and I can just go ahead and get it fixed in. So yeah, man. Columbus, Ohio is the next destination. We're gonna spend the night over there in Columbus, and we're gonna head to Danville, and we're gonna be back in St. Louis tomorrow afternoon, most likely. Then we got a shuttle on Thursday. We'll be off Friday, Saturday, and then we heading back out Sunday morning, early Sunday morning. Y'all know how we do. So I'm gonna check back in with y'all. I'm gonna get a little driving footage in, man. I might as well. I'm gonna get a little driving footage, but I'm gonna check back in with y'all on when I get to Columbus, Ohio. Peace.